Hey everyone, just a heads up, about 4 or 5 times a week I am streaming over on Twitch, playing multiplayer or Warzone or occasionally some other games too, so if you want to come and hang out and watch the streams, that link is down below. But anyways, on to today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, hey hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Last week we saw the launch of Season 4 for Modern Warfare and Warzone, and that gave us plenty of new content per usual with the seasonal launches. And we also got the Season 4 roadmap as well, which of course details some of the content that we're going to see throughout the season. And today, it is once again update day, so we can officially start checking things off that roadmap as we just got the first update of Season 4. So today we're breaking down all the changes that just came to the game via the latest mini update. So if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, or if you happen to be a part of the 74% of viewers who are not subscribed, we are getting super close to 500,000 subscribers. And pretty much every day we are covering the latest Call of Duty news, updates, intel leaks, all things of that nature. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with all of that. Now, as I mentioned, today's update is just a smaller mini patch, if you will, meaning you do not have to spend any extra time downloading it or copying it or anything like that. And instead, whenever you launch your game for the next time, you'll just see the little update requires restart thing on the main menu, and then you'll be good to play. So, all things considered, this one is pretty much hassle-free, right? However, even though this update is definitely way smaller than last week's, it did end up bringing a handful of new things to the game. So, first things first, starting off over in multiplayer, here we did end up seeing a brand new playlist refresh per usual. So, the main standout this week, I guess you could say, is going to be that of One in the Chamber. This, of course, is a mode that we've seen a handful of times over the years. This is a classic party game mode. I honestly loved it back in Black Ops 1 where you could do wager matches on it, and this time around, it basically works the exact same. You spawn in, it is essentially a free-for-all style mode where everyone has one shot in a randomly selected weapon. It's not just a pistol this time, it can be an MG34, it can be a pistol, it can be, I believe, pretty much any weapon in the game. And of course, you earn more ammo by either shooting someone with your one shot or by simply meleeing them. Everyone is also one-shot health, so all you need to do is hit them once with your single shot to get that kill, and this is definitely the ultimate test of accuracy, if you will. Then this week we also have the more standard playlists of Quick Play, Realism Ground War, Gunfight Blueprints, Gunfight 3v3 Snipers Only, Weekend Warfare, which is kind of weird because it's Tuesday and that's not really the weekend. Then Warzone Rumble does appear here as well. Now, moving on into the store, we of course got the usual refresh here as well, bringing some new featured bundles into the shop. And we've actually got some pretty interesting items this week when it comes down to it. So, the first bundle we've got is going to be the Wendigo bundle, kind of reminds me of Until Dawn. This bundle is available for 2,400 COD points, and it features the Cryo Dismemberment effect, which is basically just like the regular Dismemberment effect. However, it is actually frozen bullets, so that's pretty unique. And this also comes with a brand new Kruger skin, the Psychosis Assault Rifle blueprint, the Evil Manifest SMG blueprint, a brand new finishing move, a melee blueprint, which is actually an ice pick blueprint for the combat knife. Then this also has a charm, an operator quip, a calling card, an emblem, and a spray as well. Then the second new bundle is going to be the Notice Me 3 bundle, which is available for 800 COD points. And this features the Dream Dasher SMG blueprint, a weapon charm, and a sticker too. Of course, there are also some new items in the individual operator and blueprint sections, but those are more dependent on what you bought or I guess haven't bought, but we do have some new featured bundles if you are interested in those. Then, getting into Warzone, not gonna lie, this is kind of a weird update too. Basically, this one is going to be split into 2 parts this week. Today, we see the playlists of Warzone Rumble, and then we've also got Battle Royale Quads, Battle Royale Trios, Battle Royale Duos, and also Battle Royale Solos. However, there is no plunder here whatsoever. It is just Battle Royale playlists for the moment. But Infinity Ward did tweet out that Plunder Blood Money is going to be coming back on Thursday, June 18th. So that's when that'll return. We can't expect a new playlist update there. I don't anticipate we're going to get anything else outside of Plunder Blood Money, but for anyone interested in playing Plunder, that is going to return on Thursday. Also, something else that was not updated today, but we should keep an eye out for, is another set of the intel missions that could, keyword could, be going live a bit later on into the week. If I had to guess, probably on Thursday right alongside the Plunder update. Last week we did see the Fractured Intel missions go live, which gave us some bonus XP and also some more info on the backstory of Verdansk and just Warzone in general. And we could see these be like a weekly or even a bi-weekly thing throughout the remainder of the season, so we do have that to look out for too. Now, sometimes with these smaller playlist updates, we end up getting some back-end changes, some minor bug fixes and whatnot, then sometimes we don't. This one was one of those where we didn't have any back-end adjustments mentioned, but I do want to point out, I think it is very strange that we haven't seen any major weapon tuning as of late. I think we can all agree it's becoming a little stale and a little monotonous, seeing nothing but the Grau and the MP5 and the M4 pretty much in every single game, especially in Warzone. So I think a lot of people, myself included, were expecting to see some adjustments made there with the Season 4 update. But alas, that patch did not include any weapon changes, this mini update did not either, so for the time being, the meta still remains untouched. But I am assuming that soon we are going to see some changes there. Now, outside of everything that ended up changing today, something I always try to do when we do have these smaller updates is to try and find all the major changes that we can expect to see in some of the future updates. And between some tweets and also some information on the Trello board, it seems like we're going to have some pretty big bug fixes and other adjustments coming up here pretty soon. So, over the weekend, Swag asked Joe Seacott if quads was going to be put back at the top of the Warzone playlist on the main menu. And to this, Joe said it will be back there after the weekend. In the next big title update, there are further improvements to this UI to allow for more room and also more visibility. So essentially what this is implying is that the Warzone menu is going to be getting a revamp of some sorts in the next title update that makes it easier to navigate and just see what playlists are available. So nothing too crazy, right? But it is a new change that's coming soon regardless. Also, as far as the timing of that next big update goes, they have not said anything officially yet, but we can assume it'll either be next week or the week after, as we usually see the title updates go live every 2 or 3 weeks. So just keep that in mind there. Now, Joe also previewed another update coming in the future over on Twitter regarding some camo customization. Jaden ended up asking him if in the future, some of the blueprints, like some of the anime blueprints for instance, could still have their features and art shown even when camos like Damascus were applied to them. And to this, Joe said weapon art is going to try and get this in for the mid-season update. So this not only confirms that blueprints will be shown more under certain camos, but it also confirms that we are going to have another mid-season update this season that is titled as such. But again, no clear date has been set for that as of right now. However, you guys already know, as we get more information on this mid-season update, we'll be talking about anything and everything we know about it in the future. Anyways, getting into the Trello board now, this of course is where Infinity Ward previews a pretty good amount of the updates that they're working on when it comes to fixes and other adjustments for multiplayer, Spec Ops, Warzone, and also PC-specific updates as well. So, when it comes to multiplayer, some of the in-progress issues that we see IW is working on include players not being able to shoot, move, or even ADS once a match starts, the nuke not unlocking for certain players after getting a 30-kill streak, Field Upgrade Pro only giving you one of your field upgrades, losing your stopping power rounds if you drop a weapon that already has stopping power rounds loaded in it, an out-of-the-map spawn on Scrapyard, and also an invisible collision area on Promenade. Then, for Warzone, we see that they are working to fix players respawning under the map after winning their gulag, wins not tracking correctly in certain cases, an invincible gas mask glitch, an error code that consists of so many numbers Mason doesn't even know what they mean, the supply chopper audio, supply choppers apparently spawning underneath the map and actually taking players out, and also the horn audio not playing correctly. Then, for PC, there's really not anything new here, and they are still working on fixing some of the dev errors that we've seen for a while. But, as always, do remember, these are not all the things that Infinity Ward is working on, and instead, just some of them that they've chosen to highlight. And most likely, the future patch notes will probably consist of even more changes than just what is mentioned here on the Trello board. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in the first Season 4 update, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, and of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and pretty much everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on, that way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you do want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found down in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.